How do you think about that?
There's a huge amount of infrastructure and scaffolding to build for sure. But I think O1 points the way to a model that is capable of doing great agentic tasks.
On the model side, Sam, everyone says that models are depreciating assets. The commoditization of models is so rife. How do you respond and think about that? And when you think about the increasing capital intensity to train models, are we actually seeing the reversion of that where it requires so much money that actually very few people can do it?
It's definitely true that they're depreciating assets. This thing that they're not, though, worth as much as they cost to train, that seems totally wrong. To say nothing of the fact that there's a positive compounding effect as you learn to train these models, you get better at training the next one. But the actual like revenue we can make from a model, I think, justifies the investment. To be fair, I don't think that's true for everyone, and there are probably too many people training very similar models, and if you're a little behind, or if you don't have a product with the sort of normal rules of business that make that product sticky and valuable, then yeah, maybe you can't. Maybe it's harder to get a return on the investment. We're very fortunate to have ChatGPT and hundreds of millions of people that use our models, and so even if it costs a lot, we get to like amortize that cost across a lot of people.
How do you think about how OpenAI models continue to differentiate over time and where you most want to focus to expand that differentiation?
Reasoning is our current most important area of focus. I think this is what unlocks the next like massive leap forward in value created. So we'll improve them in lots of ways. We will do multimodal work. We will do other features in the models that we think are super important to the ways that people want to use these things.
How do you think about reasoning in multimodal work like that? The challenges, what you want to achieve. I'd love to understand that.
Reasoning in multimodality specifically.
Yeah.
I hope it's just going to work. I mean, it obviously takes some doing to get done, but like people, like when they're babies and toddlers, before they're good at language, can still do quite complex visual reasoning. So clearly, this is possible.
Totally is. How will vision capabilities scale with new inference time paradigms set by O1?
Without spoiling anything, I would expect rapid progress in image-based models.
Going off schedule is one thing. Trying to tease that out might get me in real trouble.